Hello and welcome to All Work and No Play. You can call me the Doll Boy, and today I will be showing off another level from... This was actually the first level I ever created. I used it to study certain techniques and get accustomed to the very different physics in Mario Maker 2. It organically grew as I wanted to play with more stuff, so it is very dense and had no entryway to any of the parts. You can see the entry being built in the intro to this video, in fact. I had no intention of actually uploading it. Not until I seen some cool dry bone shell stuff LarlSagan made, and I had similar stuff that I had built into this level to play with. I did shamelessly plunder his shell catapult though. It was just too amazing. I hope he doesn't mind. Don't expect exotic and impressive visuals. This level is about function. I tried to make things as easy to practice as many times as you can, as fast as possible. I also tried to fit nearly everything in I could, and I didn't want to spend much time moving stuff around to prepare it for upload. This also won't be the last you see of this. There will be an SMB3, New Soup, and 3D World versions. In fact, there already are. And this one will have a revision sooner or later to be more like a real level. Since there is a renewable checkpoint system, each checkpoint is basically the same, and so I'll use the best of them to try and explain what's going on. This will likely also be a multi-part video, well, if people want to see more. So, let's get started. So this is CP2. Took about 2 hours to make it here. My hands is failing, and mind foggy at this point. The first stop is Dry Bones Shell and Bomb Test Range. The bane of my existence at this point, only 3 sections reward failure with death, and this is 2 of them right here. Start out with the simple Ride the Bomb, but the next section is where it gets ugly. It's intended to be as awkward as possible, and it succeeds. The transfer feels awful. Bounce him up and shoot him on the lower deck while you land on the top. Stand back. Go ahead, ask me how I know that. Door takes you out, but we can hitch a fast travel to the next part. Now let's start some stupid shell tricks. Transfer shells, get ready to kick it, and do this little twisty jump over. Timing and doing this perfect is required. Stole this from LarlSagan, one of the coolest setups. His looks way better though. Here it's just working the timing of the ground pound. Risky, especially for an upload. Failed it this time anyways. But I just couldn't get good, so risked it again. Like I said, my hands, arms, and brain are throbbing. It's like 5 AM when this was filmed. Next, it's Ride the Bullets, another bane of my existence. In the end of several earlier clear attempts. Funny how hard recording and uploading can make something you normally do perfectly. Make sure you get 2 full volleys, and in the beginning at least, try to start jumping top to bottom. Distance is important. Make it easy on yourself for transfer and leave one a little higher like I did. And there is the wall of disappointment. This is timed. You have 15 seconds, I think. I don't remember. That requires momentum, as does this. Don't be fooled by these. They can ruin you. Get a big momentum. You have to keep it for the next jump. Shell jumps is one of the things I'm best at, and each clear I spaghettied so hard here. Anyways, there are 2 red coins. You have to shell jump from the top to get the second. Yep, just leaking the moistest of spaghetti here. But this was tame. Early in the first clear I lost a run here, just shaking to pieces, and this was the last room that run. This POW is for resetting lost shells. Anyways, this tight shell jump sucks. Hours of practicing them in this room, and still I'm terrible. Next is the Midair spring jump. Have Midair POW locked down, not so much on the spring though. So you run, drop it, turn backwards before landing on it, turn forward after landing, and then hold jump and pray, basically. Learning midairs requires their own video, and a much better teacher than me. Midair POW timing is basically the same as spring, or can be. A little harder to jump off spring, but you can slide off the front of the POW if you don't turn back long enough. You see them shells? I'm convinced you can still midair them. Been very close. Next is flying. This is really just to work sticky flying, but I use it for doing type flying training too. Flying really requires its own level and just needs a ton of room. To do this, you hold right and run, then jump at the corner. Hold until the end of the track, then only hold run. You have to bounce off the very middle of the bumper. By just holding run there, that's it. Next part, follow the track, just some semi-precise control. So don't go under the line. After you fall off, you just hold run, but I failed to do that. Now you see why I said stay above the line. Unfortunately, that one block screwed me. So I failed sticky flight. As the coin states sticky or copter, I opted for copter. But you can just normal fly up there after you make the bridge. So sticky flight and then damage weight for the door. Nothing left but the safety coin, and the glorious ending that awaits. But before that, if you are playing Mario Maker, don't spoil the ending for yourself. Turn off the video and beat the level and earn your reward. It's worth it. It'll make you feel great, and learning these techs will benefit you in many other levels. But for those that don't play or just can't wait, here you go. There really are just not words for what's about to happen. But behold my Thwomp's majesty as he soars to his destruction. I have released this level to the wild. You can check it out along with the rest of the levels I've created by their ID, or through my Maker profile, which you should be seeing right now. And if you want to check out other great levels, which I have played and highly recommend, here is a list. A maker always worth a visit is Ceave. He has great YouTube videos and makes great levels. Alright, I think that's enough for today. If you want to see an in-depth look at mechanics used and explore the many areas not seen in the clear video, throw a like. And if you want to see more tech and gaming related content, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.